Here we have a used 2012 Ford Escape. This one comes in the limited trim level and steel blue metallic. And then we have medium light stone leather interior. The powertrain consists of a 240 horsepower, 3-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. And that's mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. And then this Escape just has a little over 69,000 miles on it, so pretty low miles. Coming around to the front end here. Love that look. We have halogen headlamps, halogen fog lights, but this one, as you can kind of tell by the miles, has been kept in pristine condition. The chrome on the grille still looks good. Very good looking SUV, even for a 2012 model. And then we have these 17-inch polished aluminum wheels. And as we come around to the driver's side here, power door lock controls are here, power mirror controls are here, so that's off, and we can adjust like this, or we can pick a side and adjust there. And then we have our one touch down driver's side window, and then regular power windows for the other 3 doors, and then we can unlock and lock our windows there. And then storage in the door panel. Headlamp controls are here, so this is parking lights off, automatic, and then we can pull that to turn our fog lights on. And then these 3 buttons are for the gauge cluster. So right in there where it says driver door, that's what I'm changing there. So I can do all of that from there, but I'll go in depth a little later. There's a hood release, and then we have a foot pedal brake, and to release that foot pedal brake, you just pull that there. And here we have our driver's seats. We have a power seat bottom and then manual seat back. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So let's go ahead and check out this space back here. So pretty impressed by the leg room here. And then the headroom isn't too bad either. It kind of slopes back up towards the back. So I have a couple inches of headroom there. And then my knees are just barely touching the back of the seat here, but really not uncomfortable at all because it's still very nice padding there, but I can just sit like this, no problem. And then we have seat back pockets on both sides, 2 cup holders here, a 12-volt there, and then a little storage pocket here. And there's a view of the trunk space from up here. And that's the sunroof with the shade up. And then our hooks to hang our hangers are right here. So you can probably hang a plastic hook or a couple metal hooks there if you need to. But making our way towards the back. This is a flex fuel vehicle, so you have that, but you also have a fuel filler instead of a fuel cap. So for people who like that convenience, there you have it. And this will take E85 or gas. But as we come around to the back end here, again, pretty good shape for how old it is. And then we have our rear parking sensors there, and the exhaust spares underneath. Let's go ahead and pop this up. That still seems to be in good shape as well. And there's the space from back here. And we also have the cargo shade here as well. Let's put this back in. And then if you want to pop the glass, hit this button here, pull there, and that's how you can do that. You can just close it back. And this one also has a roof rack if you want to utilize that at all. But back to this side, if you want to fold this seat down, just pull this lever here, and then when the seat's up far enough, that'll fold flat, and then pretty easy to just pop it back into place there. And then over here we have our manual front passenger seat there. So we just adjust the seat bottom back and forth, and then the seat back and forth. And there's a glove compartment. Owner's manuals are still in this one. But as we come back around to the front, let's go ahead and take a look in the engine bay. And there's that 3-liter naturally aspirated V6. But now let's go ahead and hop back in the driver's seat. So leather wrap steering wheel still seems to be in pretty good shape. In fact, it's just a little dirty around there, or it might just be the leather fading now that I'm looking at it. But still easy to handle, and I like the design. But over to the radio here, that's kind of our view for, as you can see, if we have dual zone activated, you'll have the temperatures for both sides there. It's in the Bluetooth mode there. It shows you the fan speed as you turn that up and down. So that's what goes on there. And then all of your buttons and such are right here. So I can use this to go to FM, and there's that, toggle the volume, and then I can click the power or the volume button to turn the audio off. And then we have a CD changer here, so we can load those, eject there. And then we have our presets we can either use here, or we can do that through the steering wheel, and I'll show you that after a while. But tune knob is here, and then we can play and pause or use this as an OK button when we're in different menus. And then from the menu button, we can use this to go through, depending on what source we're in or where we are, we can hit that menu button and we'll have all of our different menu options there. And then we can do our aux here, Sirius, CD, and then AM, FM there. And then hit this and we can set the time. But down here below, AC controls are here. We can turn our auto mode on, and then we can adjust that off by adjusting the fan speed. And then we can decide what direction we want the air to come from using all of these here. So I like how easy that is. And then we can turn the sync on and off there, or just adjust it. And then we do have 1-stage heated seats for the driver, front passenger, AC toggle, max AC, all of that down there. And then we do have a backup camera here, so that's in not the best shape, but it's available. And it is pretty small anyway, but you get that fixed, you'll have it. And there's a 12-volt there, traction control toggle there, USB-A and an aux input, and you can run all that through your sync system. Storage here. And then for the shifter, you just pull this, reverse, neutral drive, then your low gear there. And then when you're in drive, you can also turn on that downhill brake control there, and it'll illuminate on that right side. And then you have 7 options for ambient lighting. So I don't know if you can see it there. I'm trying to think where it would show. Right in here it's showing. So you have 7 different colors, and then after that purple one, you can turn it off. Cup holders are here. Center console cubby space. I like that even though it's small, there's a lot of usability here. So you have the removable tray. You can put your change in here. You can put a phone or an iPod in there if you want to just use it for music. And then over here, sunglasses holder. Dome lights are here. And then sunshade. And we do have an automatic sunroof there, so we can slide that back there. And we can also slide that closed one touch, so pretty neat. And there's a view of the back seat from up here. And then to the stalk behind the steering wheel, blinkers are here, windshield wiper controls are here. There are all the intermittents, and then you have low, high, and then you have your intermittent wiper there for the back, and then it's just on for that back windshield wiper. And then you can adjust the rear wiper fluid there, and then hit the button here for the front wiper fluid. And then high beam toggle is there, and then you can flash there. And then hazards right here. Now to turn on your cruise control, just hit that on button, and then you can turn that off there. You can set it, resume, and then volume controls are here. Track list or radio station preset toggle there, and then hit the left side here for voice recognition, and hit the right side here to go through your audio sources. And then you have an OK button here, and then a Bluetooth button here, but it's only Bluetooth for phone, so just keep that in mind. There's the horn. And then now I'm going to show you all kind of all the views for, well, as many as I can for the gauge cluster there. So that's a trip meter up top, and then I can hit the setup button, and then I can go through all of those options. So if you ever want to like turn the auto lamp on to 30, 60, 90, to toggle anything here, you just hit the reset button and then hit the setup button again to hold it. So I can hit setup, now it's on 60. And then I can turn the park aid on and off there. Tons of options. Then you can change your language. And then again, if you want to change the units from English to metric, you can do that hitting that reset button down below. And there's our turn key there. And then the lock, unlock buttons. And then we can also pop the trunk from the key fob as well. There's our garage door transmitter.